Well, we're entering a new era.
It is a new era.
Hello, everybody. Is this the very first CCC final where I actually got the mics and everything right to start? No, maybe I've done it right before. Anyway, I'm Duff, and welcome to the Ultimate Golf Country Club Championship Tournament Season 20. This whole thing started more than a year and a half ago with 3 teams, 4 players. And here we are, Season 20. We have 16 teams, and we had 600 players playing here in round 1 of the Ultimate Golf Country Club Championship Tournament. Now, we had a lot of changes between 19 and 20. Biggest one, of course, we went to 50 members in each club. So significant. Obviously, they doubled. So significant increase in players. I think it's a very, very good thing. I know lots of people were talking about club management and all that. Yeah, it all sorts itself out. More people playing, always a good thing. More friends, more sharing of information. And we're going to see the result of that with some of the scores we had over this round 1. They were absolutely spectacular. Again, recap of 19. Slice of Life winning season 19. There it is. Breaking news. SOL wins. That was their first big victory. And what a victory it was over the French family in extra innings to end it. And that was right after the epic battle with Whiskey Business in the semis. I gotta say it, season 19 is going to be tough to beat, but we're gonna do our best. Slight format change for season 20 with the expanded rosters. We're still going to have 3 players from each squad in each round play each other head to head. So they're going to do the Wheel of Death head to head. They're going to play that Royale. They're going to play some tournament holes. But in addition to that, we are going to have 5 players from each team play a 1-hole shootout. So all 5 players are going to play 1 hole. We're going to add their scores together. So let's assume it's going to be a par 3. If they all ace it, you're going to have a -10. The other team, they get 3 out of the 5. They'll, they'll have a -6. Oh, no, they wouldn't. They'd have a -8. So that would be a 2-point victory, which would give them 2-point head start to start their match. Just a fun little way to get more people involved, get more people playing this wonderful tournament. And man, I love it. We're going to have so many people playing. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. But let's get right to the action. Actually, before we do that, I just want to say happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. I'm a dad of 3 myself. And I had a wonderful day with my kids today. Hope you all did. There's still time, people. Give your dad a call if you haven't yet. But anyway, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. And here we are with the scores. There it is, folks. Slice of Life takes the 1 spot with a -780. Huge score out of SOL there. Whiskey Business in
Thanks,
that
Duff.
2 spot, 777. Now we've got SFGF, of course, going to 50 members. We had a couple of mergers. This is one of the big ones. So we had Swing Fanatics and Goodfellas merging. So they come in the 3 spot. Jeannie, you're here. 3 spot. How you feel?
You know what? It's exciting. It was interesting with the format, and we've got such a great relationship as it is with Goodfellas. So it was nice to have a little wedding, a little wedding of the season. So it was fun. It was good to have everyone on board and have us all play together. And super proud of everyone's efforts on both our main team and the second club team too, right? SFGF too. So for many of them was their first time playing it, and to see where they are, I mean, there's nothing else I can say but except that we're super proud of everybody. So it's exciting.
Oh, you should be. So Jeannie famously, so we've got a captain's chat, and so I post the scores, usually 15, 20 minutes, maybe half an hour before we go live here. But Jeannie never wants to know. She never
Nope.
wants to know if
Nope.
we made it. And in years past, well, you guys have even missed the cut, but you've been like right on the bubble. And here you are sitting in the 3 spot. So congratulations, like you said. You're
Thank
proud
you.
of your team, and you should be. Now in the 4 spot, we've got the French family. Drew, you're here, aren't you? How do you feel with that 4 spot? Solid
Well,
performance.
yeah, we're just excited to be back, ready to go.
So that is French family in the 4 spot. In the 5 spot, we've got another merge club. So we had Alien Jedi getting together with Arnie's Army. And they're in the 5 spot with a solid 737. Good job to them. And then in the 6th spot, the dudes. PJ, 6th spot. Welcome back to round 2, buddy.
Thank you. It's like you said, it's fun entering a new era. I was a little unsure how it was go, but I was really proud of our guys. We again, like Jeannie said, we had a bunch of people playing for the first time, and about I'd say roughly half of our top 25 were new faces to the dude. So pretty happy with that.
That's pretty awesome, actually. You know what? That like puts a smile on my face. That's awesome that we're getting more people involved in, I'm going to say it, the best tournament in all of Ultimate Golf. There we go, dudes in the 6th spot. 7th spot, Bourbon Warfare 684. And rounding out the top 8, Able Assassins with the 661. We actually had a scoring change with like 15 minutes to go. Able A had sent in their scores. I was looking at them and went, they might be wrong. We should double check these. So they went from a 655 to a 661. They went from the 9 spot to the 8 spot. And there they are back into the round 2 of this Ultimate Golf Country Club Championship Tournament. We do say goodbye to Speakeasy, SFGF2, Jester Mafia 1, Grudy Pirates, JM2 Comic Con, JDA Army. They've got a second squad that made this, and Get Good all failed to qualify. But look there on the right. Look at the scores that we had here in this round 1 tournament. So they played close house. Keep in mind, no replays whatsoever. Pins were turned on for this, though. But look at this score. Webo with the win, staying up late across the pond, helping his boys in Whiskey Business out. I know they knew they were close with Slice of Life, trying to catch him there. Just couldn't do it. Minus 36. I think he dropped the last 4 straight, maybe 5 straight to get there. Whiskey Business takes the 1-2 spot, the 6-7 spot, and the 10 spot. In this tournament, we had 98 players. 98 players shoot a minus 30 or better.
Wow.
I remember back in the days, I remember my very first round in the 30s. It would have been, I don't know, a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago, and thinking, oh my God, like I've beaten this game. I'm never going to get better than this. And here we had 98 people shoot a minus 30 or better. That is absolutely incredible. So good job to everyone. Congratulations. And Jeff, were you here? I missed saying hi when we talked about you guys winning this.
I had just snuck in. Remind me again, what team came out first in this round? I think I missed it.
You are. Slice of Life wins it. Who won season 16? Who won round 1 there? That's right. Nobody remembers because everybody wants to win the final. Yeah, I can give it back.
All right.
Congratulations, though. I mean, you guys obviously on fire. You come out, you win season 19, and here you come out, you win round 1. The team to beat early here. It's always tough to go back to back. Of course, you guys are looking to do it. You got a solid squad. How did you guys deal with the move from 25 to 50?
We had probably 10 or 12 guys in the second club, which was originally designed more for like a retirement spot for the guys to hang out. We pulled them out of retirement and grabbed a couple of new faces. Got a couple pro guys, Tour Pro 1 guys. We'll train them and bring them up. Do what we can.
That's awesome. Obviously, it worked. You guys did fantastic there. Now, the only thing left to do here really is this fun part. We got to fill out this bracket. So in years past or seasons past, you've kind of gone back and forth. We did the just go in order, and then we started doing this Wheel of Death for the bracketing, and I absolutely love it. And none of the captains have really complained about it, so it must be good because they'll complain about anything. And, pause for a second here. Jared A. with us, member of the Duff Club, 1 year. Thank you, Jared A. I know Jared A. might get back to doing a little more streaming here shortly. Make sure you check out his channel, ladies and gentlemen. But here we go. Here is the wheel. I am going to spin it. This is going to be for that top left spot. So the number 1 seed goes to... Wow, that was loud. That was loud for me. How loud was that for you guys at home? And look at this. It fills the prophecy. Jeff, Slice of Life, you are in that top left spot.
Very fitting. Very fitting. Awesome.
Now, who's hoping for Whiskey Business here? Who's hoping for Whiskey Business? The wheel spins.
We'll take it.
Let's see who gets that 2 spot. Holy shit, it is Slice of Life versus Whiskey Business in round 1. Now, I'm just going to go out and say it. Probably the 1 and 2 seeds. No disrespect to the other clubs. But Whiskey Business Slice of Life, I'm going to give them the 1 and 2 seed going into this, and they are matching up in the very first matchup. And like Drew said, he's a little happy that happened. Always good to knock off one of those. Jeannie, how do you feel about this, knowing that one of Slice of Life and Whiskey Business is going to be out after round 2 here?
You know what? You always want, the teams to advance. You always want to wish them the best of luck and whatnot. And I know it's been an epic round, but yeah, for sure. I mean, who's not happy? Because they are, strong contenders, and we can just sit and watch them play. So yeah, it's great. It's great that we're not playing against them. That's all I have to say.
This one
Sorry.
might be one of the most watched round 2 matchups we ever have. All right, let's go back to the wheel. Here we go. 3 spot. So far it's filling, right? We've gone 1, 2, 3. Jedi Army in the 3 spot. Where did they fit? Oh, so we broke the trend. Jedi Army in the 3 spot. Let's fill them in here. So far, this left side looking stacked.
Will it be the long-awaited debut of Bubba ever since the CCC moved to 16 teams? We'll see. He had a great round.
I think he shot a 31.
He did.
Bourbon Warfare takes the 4 spot. Bourbon Warfare, let's bring them in. So the left-hand side of the bracket is complete. Slice of Life versus Whiskey Business. Jedi Army versus Bourbon Warfare. That means we've only got the right side to finish. You know what? We're going to pause for a second here. See, we got Hollow has joined us in the chat. Just wishing our... he said some nice words there. We are all with you, brother. Know you're going through some stuff too, but yes, that was... we all still think of your son there. And look at that. I'm not going to put the camera on you. Got a little misty-eyed. But thanks for joining, buddy. I know I was talking to Lars earlier today, and I said that's awesome that we saw you play this. So thanks for watching the stream, buddy. And thank you for yourself for being part of this community and the time that we had with your son when he was part of this community as well. And yeah, all the best, man. You got all our support and anything. Now, how do I go back to being excited about the next draw? But let's do it anyway. Here we go. Sometimes you got to take a pause when certain things come up. In the 5 spot, Able A. Able A in that 5 spot. Let's put them up there. So we're going to figure out the 6 spot now, which will determine that last matchup as well. We've got French Family, the Dudes, and Swing Fellas. I got to come up. I can't say SFGF. I got by the end of this tournament, I'm going to come up with some sort of a new name.
So fucking good. I'm sorry.
There we go. Genie, it's not a Duff Stream without a Genie F-bomb. All right, let's go ahead and spin it. Here are the last matchups. It is SFGF, which means Swing Fellas versus Able A and a French Family Dudes. You know what? I like this. Might be one of the better pairings we've had for round 2. So there we have it, folks. Slice of Life, Whiskey Business. Let's call that one the key matchup of round 2. Jedi Army, Bourbon Warfare. They'll go to battle. And then we've got Able A, Swing Fellas, and then French Family versus the Dudes. PJ, how do you feel going up against the French Family here in this next round?
I mean, it's hard to look at any of these teams and not feel it's going to be a challenge. But you know, we've got a long storied history batting with the French Family during this tournament.
We do,
and we've always got great battles with them. So looking forward to another one.
Absolutely, yeah. It should be a great one. I think all these are going to be really, really good matchups. I don't see a single one where it's like they're going to kill him. This is
Well,
awesome.
I do.
I'm very, very excited. Hang on, where's that mute button? I'm very, very excited for this. So it wouldn't be a Duff stream without talking about. We got all these captains here. Why don't we talk about some stuff that's going on in Ultimate Golf? So we had Showdown this week. So that went on. Big birthday week coming up. So for those of you that didn't know, Ultimate Golf turned 3 over the weekend, which means all week long we're going to have the CCC as well as a Ultimate Bash, a week-long Ultimate Golf party. I've heard rumors of daily prizes, maybe even a new ball coming out that's going to be awarded. It should be fun. It should be a good week. We're going to have some extra missions, some extra tournaments. I do believe we're going to see a return of the one and done. Fun little format and a perfect format for the newly used since the last tournament there, wind jitter. That seems to be the hot topic that we've had going on in the last couple of weeks here in Ultimate Golf. We've got some opinionated people here in the captain's chat. Now's your chance if you want to have a say about anything Ultimate Golf. PJ, you've always got something to say. What's going on, man? What's on your mind? You've got 80 people listening to you, all of the premium players in Ultimate Golf. What's on your mind, buddy?
In general or regarding jitters?
Anything in general. You don't have to talk about jitter. I'm just.
I mean, I think you all can guess what my opinion on jitters are. I'm just going to say, I was very trepidatious about, there's a $500 word, about clubs moving to 50. I was worried about, club culture, drama, etc. And, we took some measured steps as opposed to like one giant merger. And I have to say, like, playing this round one over the weekend, I think really brought the new guys and the old guys all together. It was a great experience. Everybody, I think, really worked as a team, got to play well. So, and it's kind of a little bit of a breath of fresh air. I'm gonna, admit I was getting a little stale. So I'm now on board with the 50-man rosters. So that's what's on my mind at the moment.
Yeah, I know there was a lot of pushback to that one. Maybe not a lot of pushback, but some hesitation, let's call it, when we moved from 25 to 50. And I know I was one that said, just stay the course, people. Don't worry. It's going to be fine. I was definitely in support the whole time of going to 50. I think it's good for the game. I think it's good for everybody, good for clubs. And I just had a little perusal through the standings. So far during season 20. So, of course, the CCC is like one ahead or one behind, right? So CCC 19, the results from that, from the actual season of 19 is what determined the players and the clubs that were in season 20. So we're in season 20 right now in the game. And the top 16 clubs all have close to 50 members in them, which is fantastic. A week ago, I think there was only 4 or 5 clubs that had the full 50. So if you want your chance to play in CCC 21, fill up that club to 50, play all your tournaments, play some royales, play a little bit of head-to-head, use some mastery pins along the way, get in the top 16, and you can find yourself being one of 800 eligible players to play in the Ultimate Golf Country Club Championship Tournament, Season 21. That is a mouthful. I wonder how many times I've said that over the last almost 2 years. Drew, you've always got an opinion about something. You got to be something. Now's your chance to get it out. What's going on, Drew?
I'll be positive. My new favorite thing in the game besides the CCC is those ultimate 1,000-man tourneys on, what is it, like Tuesday and Friday, something like that. Being in the same bracket with everybody, it's just so fun. I look forward to it.
You know what? I agree. I love the ultimate format for that. It feels, it's almost like a little break. Like in the break between CCCs, it's a chance to play with all the same people together in that one bracket, right? That's why I think everyone loves this round one format so much in the CCC is no replays, which kind of adds a little bit of pressure, makes it fun, and you get to play with everyone in the same bracket. And that's why Ian talking in the chat. Ian famously can't move his finger to the right and hit that ultimate button. He loves sandbagging in that Tour Pro. And that's why I am a huge believer in that ultimate should stay chitter free. For that very reason, we see some fantastic scores in those daily 9 holes that have the ultimate bracket in them, and like they're super fun. The compete level is through the roof, which is amazing,
Yeah,
and
and
and you got to earn it, right? You got to earn your wins, which is what the ultimate division should be. I love it. I love it. I
it
love it.
feels like a big event every time. And speaking to what you said earlier, what'd you say? 90 something people
98,
broke
98.
98. I was just thinking, you mentioned Ian. I remember when Ian won the CCC back at Banff with 33 or 35. I believe only 6 or 7 people broke 30 under in that one. And that was what, like maybe 10 months ago or something like that. So obviously everybody's come so far. It's been pretty cool.
And I think we are going to see. So when there's been like a few major events that have happened over the course of Ultimate Golf that have resulted in the scoring coming down. You never know what to say. Getting better, getting worse, anyway. The scoring getting better, which means the score is coming down. You see more people breaking 30 now. You see the 35s, 36s. You see a lot of 18s, 19s winning ultimate tournaments. The first of that was, of course, the advent of country clubs, and which is only natural. So now you had a group of people coming together to share information, to tips and tricks and shots and all that stuff. Next one obviously was pins. When pins came out, that allowed players to shoot a lot of high scores or low scores, good scores, and then when we started seeing the win balls get up over 75, now you can always wins or usually get a 9 or 10 power win 80, 81, 82, 83, sometimes 84, 85. Combine that with the win pin, and yeah, you get those wins real low. Anyone in the captains, did you guys play that Tiger Challenge? What do you think of those pins? Plus 33 all stat and then a minus 10 win. Best in game. Wow. Now, I'm happy. I love them that they came in. And I'm happy that it's a limited number. I wouldn't like it if you could go out and buy 300 of them, because I think that would be a pay to win situation. But now that you've only got a couple of them, I love it. Did any of the captains here, did any of you use any of those in CCC round one here?
Oh yeah, it made holes 1 through 3 on Close House completely different than they normally are. But
And hole 18.
yeah. So did you do that? I actually made my guys join me on the stream, and they talked me out of going for it on 18, and then I dropped the Bigfoot. But I was scared. I was scared of ending up behind the wall on 18.
Right.
I will interject with an important announcement, which is that the U.S. has gone up 1-0 on Canada in the Nations League final. I know everybody was excited to get that update.
Oh, of course we were. All right, 1-0. I have no idea.
Soccer.
Oh, all right. There's so many sports going on right now. U.S. Open. I'm dying to like check my phone here while we're going.
So here's what I'm curious about. Did Hip plan the release of that Tiger for the CCC, or was that just coincidence? Because I was like, I gotta grab these pins for Close House because some of those things might be drivable with those pins.
So I don't know if you're a Netflix fan at all, but have you ever watched Black Mirror and then you get to the end of the show and you're like, oh, all these factors that came together, there's no way that was a coincidence. So you see something. So that Tiger, so that his '08 round there at Torrey Pines, obviously that came out in conjunction with the week of the U.S. Open. It made so much sense. I would be lying if I said Close House didn't play a factor in that, knowing that there are a couple holes there that are good with those pins. But yeah, honestly, it was like a happy mistake. That Tiger thing was coming out during the U.S. Open week anyway. And stay tuned, as a certain gentleman at the top of the food chain at Hip Games likes to say. Stay tuned for more of those too, and maybe even like some smaller formats. But those Play the Pros and some more specialty pins. Lots coming down the pipe. Always working on stuff at Hip Games. And I always let a little secret out. Got a little secret. Maybe the boss man isn't watching. There's definitely going to be some new Royales dropping too. I'm not going to say when, but some new Royales. Royales, the redheaded stepchild of Ultimate Golf, sometimes forgotten. But, I mean, I love the Royales. I was not Team Royale for the longest time. Like, I would play them on the climb up, and then I kind of forgot about them for a while. I love jumping on and just playing a Royale now. So new Royales coming, so that's exciting. You get to learn some of those over again. Lots of new stuff coming. But I think that's it. Captains, anyone else have something to say before we say goodbye to this opening stream?
Well, talking about Royales, will they change up that one-shot Royale or have more options other than just Fridays?
I don't know what's on the docket for those. They are just a Friday thing now. Of course, we're going to have the one and dones. They're going to make one and done's kind of like a in between Royales and tournaments, right? It is under the tournament header, but it's almost like an expanded Royale. I'm pretty sure we're going to see those this week. Why, you like the one shots, Jeannie? You want to see more of those?
Wait, I do like them, but it gets very repetitive because it's always the same holes, and you know the order of the clubs. It's like short, short, long, long, short, right? It's like the order pretty much. So you could play it, by memory, really, to try and get as close as possible, right? So it'd be kind of nice to change it up a little bit,
Gotcha.
on that course. So
Gotcha. That is some fantastic feedback, and I'm sure we will see some more of those. Maybe that's included in those brand new Royals. Asking about the schedule. So the next match, we're going to go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Wednesday will be let's go back to this screen. Wednesday is going to be Slice of Life, Whiskey Business, Jedi Army, Bourbon Warfare. Thursday, we're going to see Able A versus Swing Fanatics, or Swing Fellas. Oh, it's so tough. French Family versus the Dudes. Friday will be the semifinal. Whoever makes those, we'll have two of those. And then Saturday will be the final. Again, the format changed this time. You're going to have 5 players from each competing club play one hole and one hole only each. Try and put up their best score. We're going to add those together cumulatively. Tough word. For a chance to start each with a head start. And then we're going to have 3 players from each squad compete in the normal format. They're going to play a Royale. They're going to play some head-to-head, and they're going to play some tournament holes. Other than that, thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you for playing in this. This is awesome. Thank you for being a part of the community, being a part of a country club, for contributing, for being who you are. Thank you for the team captains for helping organize this entire huge gaggle of people that we have now, and for doing all the scoring so I don't have to. So we're going to see you guys again Wednesday as we continue with the Ultimate Golf Birthday Bash week, including Season 20 of the Ultimate Golf Country Club Championship Tournament. I'm Duff. We'll see you guys Wednesday for Round 2, Whiskey Business versus Slice of Life. What a way to start CCC week. I'm out of here. Bye.